including all the doctors of the team, including Dr. AJ and Dr. Martin Dayton. And basically the name of chronic disease prevention and management comes from because American Medical Association, they are promoting CDPM, and they come up with something is called HP 360, which is redefining the way we take history and physical exam to include all the systems of the body. Because when COVID hit, all the specialists failed to manage it because it's a multi-systemic disease. And I think the CDC and the AMA recognized that, so they came up with a term, CDPM, chronic disease prevention and management. But what they did, they only redefined the history and physical exam. They did not do much in diagnosis and treatment. So me and my team of CDPM physician, we come up with protocols or a blueprint of CDPM, which is not just doing regenerative is part of it, but those 4 pillars is restoring and modulating the redox, the immune, the metabolic, and regenerative status. I'll give you an example so you understand how we approach chronic diseases. Parkinson's disease, we know it's a disease of degeneration of the dopaminergic neurons, and we manage it not just like the mainstream medicine where they give L-Dopa. We know that L-Dopa will help to turn into dopamine and give you that break that the Parkinson's disease needs, but that's not enough. We really need to work on slowing the degeneration of dopaminergic neurons, and we do that by restoring the redox, by buffering the free radicals. Those free radicals can be from the leaky gut syndrome, leaking free radical generators. It could be from fungus infection. All of this needs to be buffered. Along with that, we modulate and restore the immune system because those free radicals will irritate the brain and will irritate the gliosis and cause degeneration of the dopaminergic neurons, which will aggravate the whole disease. As integrative doctors, we don't believe that 80% of those dopaminergic neurons are died. Mainstream medicine believe in it dead, and they're just working on the 20%. We believe 50% of those 80% are stunned by inflammation, and we can wake them up by restoring the redox and metabolic and regenerative. And yes, exosome is part of the plan. Now, what I need is going all the way up, did we skip it? To the chapter 2, I just want to add something very important regarding 6 hormones. I think our team is going to redefine 6 hormones. It's not just bioidentical hormones. It's going to be balanced bioidentical hormones. And what do I mean by that? I know Dr. William, he did not mean testosterone. Just giving testosterone, it will not cause prostate cancer. Because people, they may misunderstood him, okay? You have to give testosterone with progesterone. If you give testosterone by itself, it will cause prostatic cancers and it will cause prostatic hypertrophy, not because of testosterone. And I think that's the message of Dr. William. It's because of conversion of testosterone to estrogens. Excess of estrogens is the culprit. It is the reason why we have prostatic cancer, we have breast cancer, endometrial cancer. So when we give testosterone, we make sure we're giving progesterone, because progesterone is aromatase inhibitor. And progesterone will negate the proliferative effect of excess of estrogens because it has differentiation effect. So it's very important to add progesterone. When you give estradiol to the female, you don't give estradiol by itself. It will cause breast cancer because we know, mainstream medicine will pick up on us, right? So we make sure we use the right terminology. We use estradiol plus progesterone, because excess of estrogen will lead to cancer. So the statement of estrogen prevent cancer or does not cause cancer is wrong. That is what we call balanced bioidentical hormone. It's going to be BBHRT versus BHRT. And that's something we need to learn about it. And we're going to have a meeting on Monday, 7:30 p.m., Zoom meeting, where all the pioneers of doctors will be discussing redefining BHRT and also managing a disease that's called estrogen dominant syndrome. Everybody here has estrogen dominant syndrome.
Dr. Velasa?
Yes.
Please pardon me, but we have to do
All right.
a exhibit break.
All right. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you, Dr. AJ.
Thank you.
Dr.
Thank you very much.